The reshuffle is finally on. Like, this is what I expected from Manchester United all along. It's more like INEOS have been speaking to Ralph Ragnick, because what's going on at the back scenes or the backstage for Manchester United recently is more like an open heart surgery. News reaching us is that Manchester United are set to appoint former striker and ex-PSV head coach Ruud van Nistelrooy, and also the former coach of Go Ahead Eagles Ugarte as first team coaches for the backroom staff of Erik Ten Hag. That is more like a reshuffle. It's been the constant chopping and changing is giving me positive vibes at the whole rebuilding and the restructuring of Manchester United. We'll be looking at that. We're also looking at United dragging UEFA to court. What's happening? This is a very beautiful development. United are dragging UEFA to court. Why? More details soon. Yeah, we all know Ten Hag was handed a brand new deal yesterday, and that is something I really love. We're also looking at the news that Old Trafford is set to be renamed. What would be the new name for Old Trafford? We'll be breaking that to you. We'll be looking at transfer news. We have news regarding our targets like Ugarte and Braithwaite and other transfer targets that we've been looking at currently. But before we go into the details, I would like you to like this video, do well to subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications so you do not miss any of our updates that will bring to you real time. Now, let's go into details here. Before the season finished last year, the last season finished, we know we appointed a CEO in Omar Berrada. He quit Manchester City to become the CEO of Manchester United. That was like a steal. Not long after, we scooped Dan Ashworth from Newcastle. That was another big steal. And before we could take a breather, we had Jason Wilcox from Southampton. He quit his role at Southampton to join Manchester United. Gary O'Driscoll quit Arsenal to join Manchester United. And now we have Ruud van Nistelrooy quitting PSV Eindhoven and rejecting the chance to become the manager of Burnley Football Club to become a first team coach at Manchester United. We haven't recovered from that. Ugarte has left Go Ahead Eagles and is set to join Manchester United as a first team coach. This is beautiful, isn't it? Like, it just reinforces my belief that Manchester United's pool is second to none in Europe. Even after the years of underperforming on the pitch, we still have so much pool to get these big names from rivals and from other top clubs in Europe to join Manchester United. Manchester United is still the biggest club in Europe, and I'm really proud to be a Manchester United fan. Let me know what you think about this appointment so far for Manchester United. Drop in the comment section what you feel about the Omar Berrada deal and the likes, and what you think these names will bring to Manchester United, keeping to the promise of INEOS that they are going to appoint the best in class in every department. Are these the best in class? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Okay, because this appointment goes to show one thing and one thing only, that INEOS are serious about what they are saying. They are walking the talk. You know, they came in and they said, Sir Jim Ratcliffe specifically said he was going to create a good structure and an enabling environment for the manager to succeed. And there is no better way to do it than what he's been doing so far. These appointments, they are going to take the pressure off Erik Ten Hag, because now he would have more time to focus on the pitch matters, on the pitch issues, you know, training, coaching, motivating, and all that. He won't be, for instance, last season, he won't be involved with the Sancho deal, with the Sancho issue. He wouldn't have been involved with the Greenwood issue. He wouldn't have been involved with the Anthony issue. Those would have been matters that would have been handled by the director of football. and there will not be distractions for Erik Ten Hag. He would have just focused on coaching and improving his players. So this is way to go for INEOS. I'm really super positive for all these developments and these appointments so far. But yeah, INEOS are looking to sell the naming rights of Manchester United. Of Old Trafford. That's a development that I still have mixed feelings towards that development, because yeah, they need funds. We know Manchester United are broke. If we have to say the truth for what it is, United is broke, and the pitch, the stadium is dilapidated. Last season, you could see the leaking roofs, the training facilities, the gym, even the canteen. They are all out of, old fashioned. So, yeah, INEOS need money. They need money, and they apparently do not want to go into more debts on top of the one that United currently have. I think the last report I saw, Manchester United still have about £600 million in debt. That's crazy. And it's even more crazy when you think of how the Glazers kept taking dividends off Manchester United in spite of these debts. Like, it's terrible. But yeah, INEOS are looking to sell naming rights of Old Trafford. Do you understand? It's more like what happened with the Camp Nou, where it was renamed Spotify Camp Nou. Even though many people don't really call it Spotify, many people still call it Camp Nou. But still, officially, it's the Spotify Stadium. That's what INEOS are looking to do, to raise funds, to renovate, and to revamp the stadium and facilities. To me, I really feel it's a development that is not so bad. It's very necessary. At least we'll be raising funds legitimately, and we'll be able to do the things we need to do without incurring more debts on the club. But I'd like to know what you think. Do you think the renaming of Old Trafford would destroy the legacy, would destroy the memories that you have of Old Trafford, or the spirit of Old Trafford? Let me know in the comments what you think. The effects of renaming Old Trafford, like from your perspective, what you think the effects will be on renaming Old Trafford. Okay? So, before going to transfers, there's breaking news that United are dragging UEFA to court. Why? Concerning the Todibo deal. Last week UEFA swooped in and placed a ban on clubs with the same ownership, with the same owners, transferring players when they are in the same tier of European football. And that hasn't gone down well with INEOS, because they dragged UEFA to court, the Court of Arbitrations of Sports, of course, and they are looking to, get a leeway for the deal to go through. Because Todibo is one player that we've tracked for 2 years now. He's been scouted by the scouts of United. There's a lot of reports on him. Manchester United wanted to go for him last summer, but there was no cash, and we couldn't sell Maguire when we wanted to. So the deal fell through. Hoping to, conclude the deal this summer. And unfortunately, Manchester United and Nice, owned by INEOS, are in the same tier of European football, in the Europa League. So UEFA are saying Manchester United should not do the deal of getting Todibo from Nice to Manchester United. So that's what INEOS are fighting, because it's going to improve Manchester United a bit, not a bit, a whole lot. It's the kind of profile that Erik Ten Hag likes. INEOS like him, and even apparently the director of football, Ashworth and Wilcox, and people making those decisions, the recruitment team currently, they do like him for it to be this serious, going to court and all that. So it's a signing that we really need. Looking that Varane is leaving, Lindelof will likely leave, Maguire not Erik Ten Hag's first choice. So with all these departures and all and like and ratings, we are only left with Lisandro Martinez as the left centre back position. And he needs a good partner to play well. So yeah, I believe Todibo is going to be a very perfect pairing with Lisandro Martinez on the right centre back position. So yeah, he's a ball playing defender. He's calm under pressure. He's somebody that will really improve Manchester United's defense. But yeah, we still have a little stoppage or a little hindrance in the form of UEFA trying to stop this. So yeah, let's see how that unfolds in court. I hope Manchester United win this because we really need Todibo, and he's going to come in on a cheap. I think 30-35 million. You don't get such quality of defenders in the current transfer market at that rate. So it's something Manchester United need to do, and it's also setting a precedent for Manchester United because going forward, we need this kind of deals happening. Radcliffe buying Manchester United was a plot, yeah, of getting talents that originally would not have the time and the would not be given the patience to develop at Manchester United. So you get them at Nice, they develop at Nice, then they transfer at a reasonable fee to Manchester United. That is the original plan. So if you ever stop this now, then that plan might be null and void going forward. So I think that is the more reason why INEOS are putting up these fights. And I really do like the idea. And I really do hope we're successful. Or UEFA, of course, goes, to settle out of court and tells Manchester United they can go ahead with the deal or probably give them a loophole of probably taking him on loan with an option to buy next year or something. But I really do like this idea of INEOS being bullish, and being yeah, they're putting their best foot forward with this move, and I'm really glad about that. Okay, so that's we've talked about the incomings at the coaching staff. We've talked about the renaming of Old Trafford. We've talked about the you know INEOS dragging UEFA to court. I think we should quickly look at some transfer news here. We know United were talking with PSG rather, on yeah, according to Fabrizio, there were a couple of names in the discussion, and there's been rumors that Rashford is involved because PSG are looking to replace Kylian Mbappe, and there's history between PSG and Marcus Rashford coming back from last season where they put in a bid apparently to get Marcus Rashford to the capital city, but it didn't go through. And there are rumors that PSG are coming back for Rashford this summer. Well, that's still a rumor. There's also rumors that a Saudi Arabian club, might come in for Rashford, table a bid for Rashford this summer, but that's still yet to see the light of day. But one news that came in, with this set of news that gladdened my heart was the name of Ugarte, the PSG midfielder. Manchester United are interested in Ugarte. And to me, that is one signing that we really need to do. This summer, Manchester United must, of necessity, sign a six. We really need a six. Casmero's legs are gone, or his head is gone. So it's either he can't do these things again as a DM, as a six in the Premier League, or his legs cannot carry him to do them anymore. He might even leave the club. We really need to replace him. We can't bank on McTominay or Mino to play as a six. Neither of them are comfortable in that position because that is not their natural positions. We need a six, a natural six, to replace Casemiro when he does leave Manchester United. So I really like the idea of we being linked to Ugarte, and I really hope that deal does come true because he's the kind of six we need. He's mobile, He has a bit of offensive play to his game, and it's energetic. It covers ground. Just look at his hit mark for PSG. You can understand what I mean. He's one of the very best six in Europe currently, and I don't think his transfer fee is going to be a very huge sum because PSG are looking to sell, and there's obviously good relationships between Manchester United and PSG. So I really do hope that deal does come true because it's going to strengthen our midfield tremendously. I mean, if Casemiro leaves, Eriksen leaves, uh, Amrabat might leave. Who do you have in midfield? Well, left is Bruno Fernandes, Kobe Mino, Scott McTominay. Anybody else I'm missing out? Just three of them. So we have just three senior midfielders. That is not sufficient to go a whole league, a whole league season with. So we will really do well to get Ugarte and probably another midfielder to, boost our options in midfield. Yeah, there's also news concerning Lenny Euro. There's been rumors all the while, but now there's confirmed concrete news that Manchester United has talked to Lille, indicating their interests in Lenny Euro. Also a very good defender that we really should get if we are sure that Lille are not using us to probably get an higher fee or a bigger bidding from Real Madrid. Because Real Madrid are definitely interested in Euro. And of course, Euro's heart is set on Real Madrid. But, these are the kind of deals Manchester United should go in for. This kind of defenders, this kind of players. The profile is perfect for what Manchester United are looking to build. He's young, he's talented, he's good. The profile is just sweet. He has at least 2 or 3 more big contracts to play for. He's not playing to retire, or even if we are thinking of probably maybe using for 5 years and selling, his sell-on value is very reasonable. Because let's say we get him at 60 million at his age now, 19, 20. So what is selling in 5 years' time? 25. That is a very good deal. We'll be getting good value for money, even selling him at 25. So these are the kind of deals Manchester United should really do, especially as Everton are playing hardball with Brightwell, which I'm sure probably Manchester United put in a second bid. We really might get that too. But we really can't put our eggs in one basket. And that's one thing I like INEOS for so far. I think the recruitment is looking more reasonable this year. Unlike previous years where we just pursue the Frenkie de Jong deal for 3 months. And on the last day of the transfer, we see that it's not going to work or it's not going to come true. Then we go for the fire brigade approach and get Casemiro in. We just pursue one deal and that deal only. We do not get the striker, we do not get the winger, we do not get the defender because we are pursuing the midfielder. This time, it's the approach is more sensible. Yeah, we're talking to different players and different representatives. We're talking to Brightwell. We're talking to De Ligt. Yeah, that's also another option in defense. We're talking to Lenny Euro. Now we're talking to Ugarte. Yeah, there's even breaking news. These are concrete reports coming in from Sky Sports right about now, saying that the Zirkzee deal is looking really likely now, with United set to win the battle over AC Milan. United have had positive talks with its representatives. That is a beautiful news. You can see from my smile how glad I am, because that will be a very beautiful addition and as a striking option for Manchester United. So, like I was saying, these are the way INEOS are moving in transfer markets is very encouraging. Talking to a whole lot of players, and there are options. So we don't get the first choice. The second choice is, the groundwork, the foundation is already laid. So you don't get to take a whole lot of time to move on from deals if it doesn't suit, the price or what you're looking at. So it's very encouraging for me. Yeah, there's okay. Before we go on, I'd like you to, drop your comments. Yeah, in the comment, drop your thoughts on what you think about this transfer news that like dropped so far. Links with Ugarte. How do you think it would improve Manchester United as a DM? Or what defenders do you think we should get in this summer? Would you prefer Euro? Would you prefer De Ligt, who is a bit advanced in age? Or we go for an inexperienced defender in quotes like Euro? Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay? So, I'll be ending the show right now. That's all for now. But you trust us to come live if anything breaks in the coming hours. Any breaking news, probably a deal is signed, or links to another player or something, anything regarding Manchester United breaks through, we will come through and break it to you in real time. Before we go, Eric Ten Hag has been landed a brand new deal, a brand new contract at Manchester United, a new 3-year deal worth £9 million per season. Now that is INEOS back in the foot. I'm really glad with the INEOS are working. I'm super excited for the future of Manchester United under INEOS. If you are like me, if you share the same sentiment, drop it in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Let's interact. And if you're joining for the very first time, do well to subscribe to this channel, like our page, turn on post notifications, and share it to other Manchester United pages worldwide.
It's just a dream.